Have you ever realized that you don't actually know anything about yourself and that your entire personality is an amalgamation of what other people expect from you and what you like in other people? Anyway, we're taking quizzes today. Okay, the first quiz we're gonna do is the 16 personalities quiz. Of all the quizzes, this is the one that goes straight into the Twitter bio. Okay, first question. You regularly make new friends. Or already off to a bad start. Okay. This isn't good. Complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple and straightforward ones. I mean, like, yeah, isn't that like the point? You usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than by factual arguments. I don't know what this means. I mean, I guess, no, actually, because, like, what's the point of, like, doing anything if, like, having opinions and then just never changing them at all? Your living and working spaces are cleanly organized. I mean, they're organized to me, if that counts. Usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. I don't know, I guess. Like, I get anxious a lot, I guess, but I don't really. It depends on, like, what I'm doing, I guess. I'm just gonna stick with that. You find the idea of networking or promoting yourself to strangers daunting. Yeah, that's very true. When I tried to record my first video, I was shaking like the whole time. I had to cut out so many stuttering because I was just so nervous to do it. You prioritize and plan tasks effectively, often completing them well before the deadline. Yeah, I guess so. I try not to put things off, even though I don't succeed sometimes, but I sure do try. People's stories and emotions speak louder to you than numbers or data. I don't know. I don't know what this means. What is it talking about? Like, for what? Sure. You like to use organizing tools like schedules or lists. I probably should, but I don't do that. I always think about, like, starting a schedule, and then I just do things on my own time when I feel like it. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Yeah, basically. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. No, I would never do such a thing. I can't imagine. You're not too interested in discussions about various interpretations of creative works. I say disagree. I guess it kind of depends on what the creative works is. But I do like hearing about people's interpretations of different media. So, you prioritize facts over people's feelings when determining a course of actions. I mean, yeah. Isn't like, I mean, the best option, like the best course of action would also like take people's feelings into account, you know? Like, you often allow the day to unfold without any schedule at all. Yeah, pretty much. You really worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. Disagree. I cannot. My brain goes like 1,000 miles a minute when I have to meet someone, and it's super scary. You enjoy no. You enjoy experimenting with new and untested approaches. For what? I don't, sure. You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. No. I don't like that. I don't do that. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge areas to explore. I mean, not really. I guess not. You're prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. Yeah. You enjoy solitary hobbies or activities more than group ones. Yes. You cannot imagine yourself writing fictional stories for a living. I'm gonna say disagree, because that is something that I want to do someday. You favor efficiency in decisions even if it means disregarding some emotional aspects. I mean, yeah, I guess, but like, it depends. These are like the same 3 questions over and over. So like, do you like talking to people? Do you get anxious about certain things? Do you prefer emotions or logic? How many questions does this have? Because like, that's all the questions actually. In disagreements, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. I mean, what? I don't want to like be rude. Your mood can change very quickly. I mean, doesn't like everyone's mood can change very quickly? It's like you could be having like a really nice day, and then something happens, and then the rest of your day is ruined. So, I mean, yeah, I guess. You're not easily swayed by emotional arguments. Sure. You can have bored or lose interest when a discussion gets highly theoretical. You know, some might say that's when the discussion gets more interesting. No. These are the same these are all the same 3 questions, just over and over again. You are drawn to various forms of creative expression such as writing. I mean, not writing, but I like drawing. I do not. You know. I'm always insecure. You can't take that away from me. If plans are interrupted, your top priority is to go back on track as soon as possible. I don't really have planned things. I let things come as... you just go whichever way they go. Yeah, you are not too interested in discussing theories about the world could look like in the future. No, I think that that there's some pretty interesting theories that aren't just like the world's gonna suck and we're gonna live in a dystopia for the rest of our lives, and we're gonna be taken over by robots or something. I don't know. Your emotions have more control than you control them. No, I control my emotions. It's me. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take for them to feel disappointed in you. Okay. Dang. Yeah. You often feel overwhelmed. I mean, not recently. Not since I graduated high school, actually. So, if I was still in the school, then yeah. But if not, then... But I'm not, so I'm doing fine, actually. You feel confident that things will work out for you. I don't know. And I'm a girl. That one's easy. I am an INTP. A logician. Yeah, I don't care how it's pronounced. As an INTP, you possess a unique blend of intellectual curiosity, analytical prowess, and a penchant for abstract thinking. Your mind is a playground of ideas. Okay. Alright. Alright, good to know. Write this down. This is important. The important thing is to not stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existence. I am 100% introverted. Okay. I didn't. Alright. That makes sense, I guess. 61% intuitive. You're likely very imaginative and open-minded, focusing on hidden meanings and distant possibilities. 73% thinking. You likely focus on objectivity and rationality rather than putting effectiveness above social harmony. 56% prospecting. You're likely very adaptable, easygoing, and flexible. Prioritize spontaneity over stability. 72% turbulent. You're likely self-conscious, sensitive to stress, success-driven, perfectionist, and eager to improve. No, about all of these, I agree with this one the most. I mean, except this one. This one, I don't. Okay, what's my career path? What am I gonna do in life? In your professional life, you thrive in environments that challenge your intellect and allow you to explore complex problems. Fields such as scientific research, software development, data analysis, or philosophical inquiry. I don't know how to tell you this. I'm not that smart. There's no such thing as a smart VTuber. It won't let me have career ideas. That's fine. I'll figure out what to do with my life by myself then. There we go. Next one. How freaky are you? We're gonna learn a lot today. My name is Angel. No, go away. Stop. Are you fizzy? What? Yes, I be pulling people like a magnet. What the fuck is fizzy? Yes, brother. Nah, I'm a loser. Okay, using context clues, I'm going to assume busy means, you got game. But, alright, so our options are either what the fuck is fizzy or nah, I'm a loser. My first instinct was this. So, that's what we're doing. How many times do you freak off per week? 0. I don't like this quiz. I chose to do this. I don't know why I'm doing this. Do you practice on your friends? No. I don't have that many friends. And I don't practice on... Okay. Where's no? Actually, there needs to be an I don't have friends answer. That's what's missing here. They don't... I don't ask. I don't want to. Do you think you're a freak? Not right now, I'm not. No. Not compared to whoever made this quiz. I must be a nun in comparison. Which shots are correct? Gun. Front, back, 360. I stick with my answer. Which gloss is best? Lip gloss. I don't... Choose a lyric. Can I skip a... I have to select... Okay. I blow off every biatch in my way. That's the best one, actually. I have no life whatsoever. What's your opinion on seals? They're cute. That's my official opinion on freak. No freak. So unfreakalicious of you, man. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you couldn't meet your expectations of freakiness. Alright. Let's just do the next one. I'll guess your type and then based on the images you pick. Alright. This is perhaps the most important one. My name, once again, is Angel. Look, there's only one correct answer. There's only one man that I like. So, if he gets it wrong, then, I don't know, I'll do a backflip or something. Choose an image. Okay, we got a field. We got streetlights. I can't see that. A fucked society. This image is so cool. Look at that. We've got a FNAF theorist wall. We've got... Is that... I can't see what's on those shelves, and we got a library. Let's go with the theorist wall. Oh wait, there's this one too. I'm sticking with the theorist wall. Choose a type of food or drink. Yes, this is relevant. There's some. What's that? I think that's coffee. I pick coffee. Alright, next question. Choose an image. We got a liminal space convenience store, another field, but this time it's too dark and I think my brightness on my computer's too low. I can't see anything. We got a campfire. We've got a road. We got a very blurry road. And we have another field. Can we... Oh, there's this. This too. I didn't see that. Actually, I like this one better. Date night. Alright. If I were to go on a date, where would I go? There's... I'm gonna guess that's breaking into a building. These shenanigans. That's a pretty good date, actually. Playing chess. I don't know how to play chess. 2 people on a couch. That sounds pretty nice. I cannot see what that is. I think that's just, it's just a black square. Actually, that's my ideal date. The black square. There's like a beach dinner and swings. Let's go with this one. That is my ideal date right there. Him. Alright, what would he wear? I don't know. I don't know, actually. It has to be black, so this one's out. Maybe this one. This one looks good. It might look like too formal, though. I don't think he's about that. No, maybe this one. This one might just be it. Pick a quote, okay. Sometimes I wonder if love is worth fighting for. They not go for you. I'm ready for war. Look, guess who fought in a war? And I will kiss every single scar on your body and soul to remind you that love doesn't have to hurt. You know how he has scars? You know. Fuck, I think I love you. This one's great. Like, dang it. Ah, not again. You're mine, no one else's. That's pretty possessive. I don't think I like that one. Uh, for as long as the sun sets and the moon rises, it is you that I want. Okay, that's kind of corny. He touched me and it felt as if the stars were dancing across my skin. Is this like Instagram poetry? No, I don't like that. And suddenly all the love songs are about you. That's also very corny. Look, man, he fought in a war, so pick a nickname. Jew, Bog, what? Lady Red, the woman. Dude, but romantically. Wink. I like that one. That's actually probably the one I'd go with. Me more idiot, okay. Tesoro mio. I don't know what that means. Dude, but romantically. I hope you enjoyed. Write whatever you want to, or I'm not writing anything. I can't be bothered to write. Give me policeman. Wait, that's like that might be on something. That's kind of close, you know. He's a hero, but like that's good enough. Okay, I'm satisfied. Which dairy type are you? Perhaps the most important question. Once again, just in case you forgot. Just in case. Are you open about your crush? No, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking. Yes, I'm always open about my feelings and always tell them about how I feel. Yes, I constantly shower them with love, maybe even too much love, but I just love them. Only after I get closer to them and feel more comfortable. Only when we're alone together. Only if they can't hear me. I try really hard to be open, but the words just don't come out. That might be it, actually. That might be it. Crush? What? I don't have a crush. Yes, but only when I'm not embarrassed. I don't have the energy to confess. No, they better ask me out. I like the confidence, I guess. I don't need a crush. Wait, this one's also good. This one still might be it. Oh wait, hold up. Alright. So I do not like anybody as of right now. But I do like anime men. So that's what we're basing this quiz off about. Because otherwise I don't know how I'd answer. I tell them anything if he gets me what I want. Alright. We got the manipulative one here. Next. Your crush suddenly gives you a kiss on the cheek in public. How do you react? I don't know. This does not happen to me. I cannot foresee something like this happening to me, so I don't know. I kiss them back, of course. I start blushing like crazy and fawning over them. I scream in joy at the top of my lungs. In public, okay. You're gonna get some weird looks doing that. I start blushing but accept it openly. I start rubbing against them and purring. Pardon. Okay. I suddenly feel it. I feel sudden desire to mess with them back. Okay. I asked them to please spank me too. Okay. Jesus. That escalated. I try to escalate the kiss into something more lewd. Okay, we're I don't know if that's escalating more or de-escalating from the last one. I politely tell them to please wait until we're alone in private. Honestly, yeah, that's probably That's probably what I do. Why is the room suddenly spinning? Okay. I called them a dummy and run away flustered. This is the, I wonder which one this is for. I can't possibly imagine. I become embarrassed about it and accidentally punch them. Are these two for the same one? Yeah, that's right. They better kiss me. Again, I appreciate the confidence. I start crying from happiness. That's a bit dramatic. I don't react, but internally I'm blushing. Kisses are a waste of time, and I make sure to let them know. Okay, well that's just rude. How dare they touch me? Are they taking me out shopping later? Yes, then I'll kiss them back, of course, silly. No, you get it. You get it, girl. Finally, my beloved has kissed me. Ew, gross. Aw, you're so sweet. Okay. I'm just gonna stick with this one. This seems... what? That seems right. Did it take you a long time to warm up to your crush? I mean, no. I think it was love at first sight. I took a liking to them very quickly. It was immediately love at first. Yeah, exactly. It took a while, but not too long. It was straight away, but I was too shy to approach them. I can be a bit stubborn. Okay. I don't think anyone would like someone like me, so I didn't try. If we were talking about real people, then it would be this one. It only took so long because they didn't notice my feelings sooner. It was a very slow process, but now I'm head over heels for them. I'm not really good at showing my emotions or communicating my feelings, so it took a long time. Wait, this one might be good actually. Well, they were okay. Again, get that bag, I guess. I still hate them, or I love them. Maybe? That sounds complicated. Okay, well, we're talking about a fictional character. So, this one would make sense. But, like, it's not really me, I guess. I guess this one would probably be the closest to, like, how I would actually react to this. Quick, someone is picking on your crush. What do you do? He can handle himself. I don't think I have to do anything. I think he'll be fine. I will quietly go tell someone about my crush. I will scold the person who's picking on my crush. I don't think the person picking on my crush would back down from scolding. I think the person picking on my crush might just try to kill him. So it's like this could be like calling for backup. Someone else is flirting with your crush. How do you think reacts? How do you think react? Okay. I mean, I don't think I care. Try even harder to win my crush over. I don't have to try. He's already won over. I'd go home and cry myself to sleep. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you need to go that far. It doesn't concern me. I'm perfectly fine being alone. Okay. There's some great answers here. I suddenly feel an urge to hurt someone. I just got that feeling, you know. I'll tear the two of them apart, just so I can be the one to break my crush's heart. Jesus. What kind of questions are these? I don't know. I just don't think I care that much. This one. At least that's like... Speaking of flirting, how do you flirt with your crush? Oh no, this is such an embarrassing question. Batting my hands and meowing at them are... That's one way to do it. I try to build them a harem. Them a harem? Like, not... That seems a bit counterproductive. I shout at them that I'm in love with them at the top of my lungs. In public, in the middle of a crowded hallway. I hand them a leash and ask them to become my master. Also in a crowded hallway. You do these both at the same time, actually. I try to seduce them with my body. That's a viable strategy. I admire anyone who can pull that off. I'm way too shy to ever do anything like that. Honestly, yeah. That's fair. I can only become flirty when I'm drunk. I'm not old enough to drink yet. Flirt? Why would I flirt with that dummy? I tell them that if they have time to flirt, they have time to go run 100 laps. Oh my god. I think that's how he flirts, I think. I make them worship me because I am perfect. Yes, this 100%. Flirting is such a pain. I'm too sleepy to flirt. This could also be him, actually. Only losers who want something from you would do something as meaningless as that. This one needs to go to therapy. ... Also valid. I beat them up for even crossing my mind. I flirt by following them around everywhere so they go. I flirt by following them everywhere they go so I know what they like. That's kind of stalkerish. You shouldn't do that. I hide my true nature and behave. Oh my god. I hide my true nature and behave in the way I think they want me to. I'm just gonna go with this. That seems right. Would you say you got a bit of a sharp tongue? Have you ever insulted your crush? No. I would never do such a thing. Exactly. What's the first impression someone would get after meeting you? That I'm quiet. That's what they... There we go. That's what they all say. I feel like with quizzes like these, you can easily tell which answer will give you what result. Do you have any violent tendency or urges? No. Why? Are you an extrovert, introvert, or ambivert? Introvert, as we've already established. Are you confident in yourself? As we've already established. Have you ever denied your feelings for your crush? Yeah, actually. I only deny them over people are looking because it's too embarrassing. Bro, I can't just start conversations or tell people about this. I'm gonna get high-key judged, and I will never recover. Alright, last one. We've got this. We're almost done. Lastly, how did you change after spending time with your love interest? This doesn't apply. I don't know. Let's go with this one. I became softer and learned to show my weaknesses. I learned that I can be taken care of. That sounds good. Dondre. You are a Dondre. ... I love you. ... You're a very quiet person. No, you're not good at showing your emotions on your face. If you are quick to assume you're emotionless, you have a tendency to keep to yourself when you do decide to speak. You're very soft-spoken. However, when you're alone with your crush, you're able to bring out a more talkative and affectionate side of you. I could have told you this. I didn't need to take this 20-question test to tell me that I'm quiet and that I'm not very emotional. Alright. Let's move on to something more important. Which My Hero Academia character do you go out with? This is a very serious. You see that? See that? Very important question. And now there's only one correct answer for this, actually. And if they get it wrong, I will be very upset. Are you an extro, intro, or ambivert? My sister did this. It is probably not accurate. Okay, so now I know that if it gets it wrong, I need to go look out for your sister. Introvert, as we've established. My Hero Academic. Wait, which gender do you prefer? Boy. What's it? Personality. What's its personality? What's its personality? Oh my god. What? Kind, caring, self-centered, and always in charge. Depends on who it is. Everything. What are you saying? Are you okay? Do I need to call 911? Is it asking how much does personality matter, or like what kind of personality do I like? Depends on what this question is asking. What do you like? Books, movies, food, sports, hiking, being emo and alone. Okay. Out with friends, whatever I feel like. Everything. I'm gonna be so real, it might just be this. I mean, I like books, I guess. But not more than being emo and alone. Oh my god. What kind of hair do you like? Long and black. That's the hair I like. What kind of date would you like? Romantic night out, concert, movie night at home with popcorn, walk in the woods. Anything, I'm not bothered. Whatever you want, baby. Alright. I'll say I'm good with whatever. Excuse me? Has deep affection for you, but we all know she does. Excuse me? Pardon? He's not even an option. Why was he the first question if he's not an option? I can't believe this. I do not support this. This is wrong. We're gonna pretend this didn't happen, okay? We're done. That is all the quizzes. Okay, bye.